What is good? We got this NBA 2K16 versus NBA Live 16. We are full thrust in the tees. And next up is the Minnesota Timberwolves. The T-Wolves looking good, man. They're what you call a good league pass team. And that means, if it's not your team, you're not in Minnesota, but you want to follow them on league pass because, they're exciting or whatever. Yeah, they're a good league pass team. This is one of the biggest reasons why they're a good league pass team. Karl-Anthony Towns is a baller. He really is. He really is a baller. Now, I still believe, and some people will call me crazy, this Towns in 2K is Towns in Live. They both of them are decent. Both of them are decent. I think that I like Lives a little bit better, but they both are pretty decent, right? But one of the reasons that I still think that at the end of the day, D'Angelo Russell's going to be the better player. I do. I just think that once you see him come from under Kobe's shadow. Now, the one thing you also got to realize is, too, it really depends. I'm trying to have focus on who just Karl-Anthony Towns. But you got to realize you got to wait until after Kobe leaves and you get a chance to see D'Angelo Russell play, not under the Mamba shadow. But that's not taking nothing away from Towns. Towns is a beast. He's a beast. So we'll see what happens. Next up, Kevin Garnett. This is a good render. It really is. Kevin Garnett used to be my favorite player in the NBA back a long time ago. I'm talking about Timberwolves days, right? But he has become somebody who just is really like his. First of all, I just tell y'all like this. I don't dig dirty players. I don't care what sport it is. You could be a dirty player in water polo. If you splash water in people's face and you ain't supposed to, I ain't gonna like it. Here's Garnett in Live. It's good. It's good. Not as good as 2K, but it's decent. Face a little too fat, and neck too fat, because we already know what they do with the necks. But that's just my thing. And all that little dumb, goofy stuff he does, I just don't dig. And then the way you ever see people, you always know them cats. Remember them cats in high school would start a fight and then wait until everybody about to break it up and you got 9 people between you, and then they start screaming, I can't be held back. You better, I'll kill you. That's who Garnett is. How many people have you ever seen Garnett actually fight? You've never seen him actually fight anybody. All you see him do is make ugly faces and yell. Whatever, dude. And you pick the people who you want to fight. You don't never fight nobody over 6'5". Never. What a punk. This is Andrew Wiggins in 2K. Excellent. Excellent render. Excellent. And he is really, I don't know, he's trying to voice his opinion, but he can't quite get it out. Don't worry about it, though. It's a good render. Just don't worry about it. Here he is in Live. This is really good, though. This one's really, really good. Obviously, 2K's hairstyle's a little bit more up to date, but again, something's wrong with the neck. What in the world just happened to Andrew Wiggins' neck? I mean, are you serious? What is going? Oh, you can't. Oh my God. 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 No. Oh my God. No. What happened to your neck? His neck looked like a coffee maker or something. It's just got the little dip in it. Oh, that was scary. So it's good. It's really good. Honestly, in the face, I really think it probably is a little bit better. But that neck thing, I'm telling you, they struggle with the necks. So I don't know where to go with that. I still have to go with 2K, but I do think the face is a little bit better in Live. But the neck is bothersome. Whatever. This is Kevin Martin. This is an excellent Kevin Martin with 2K. They killed it. This is real good, real good. What's going on with Kevin Martin, man? They need to go ahead and trade him. I mean, he has a very affordable contract, and I don't understand why they wouldn't have traded him yet. But we'll see what goes on. I mean, I guess they are still contending for a playoff spot, so you gotta look at that. Kevin Martin in Live is not scanned, and you can bet that. You can bet that. I mean, it ain't horrible, but it's clearly not scanned. He got Doug Christie's hair or somebody's. I don't know. His hair looked like a Jerry curl shower cap. and that's not really the right texture, I don't think, that they was going for. Also, he's a little too dark, because he's a little lighter than what they got here. But for a non-scan, you can't, you can't say too much because this wasn't scanned. So, you can only do so much when they don't get an opportunity to scan the guys. You're gonna get some hit or miss joints when the people aren't scanned. So, moving right along. Next up, we got Ricky Rubio looking serious. And this is good. This is excellent. Ricky Rubio got a nose on him, don't he? Yes. Like it, yeah. And then and I think also because his eyes are closer together, it makes the nose more pronounced. It comes out of his face in a different way. Here he looked kind of like a Muppet, like an unnamed Muppet. I don't know which Roxio the Muppet. Wouldn't that be a sounding Roxio? This is Roxio. I don't know, but he looks like a Muppet named Roxio. But it's okay. He's a heck of a point guard. Stat sheet stuffer too. If you play daily fantasy sports, he can have 9 points, still end up giving you like 40 on fantasy. Now this is not really good. It's like kind of him, but here, I don't know what's going on. He in the middle of a problem. But how in the world don't you have? I understand maybe possibly not having Kevin Martin. Kevin Martin, get out the way. It's a lot of stuff going on here. But I understand not having Ricky Rubio. I understand not having Kevin Martin scanned. But how in the world? See, and he about to get back. Oh, elbow through the face. How in the world don't you have Ricky Rubio scanned? I mean, isn't he like, the man, like almost there? I don't get how he's not scanned. I don't understand that. And it's so obviously because it's not scanned, this is not, not going to be better than 2Ks. I mean, it ain't terrible though. So let's not act too crazy like it's just the worst thing ever. But it is clearly not better than 2K. If Live has won any player thus far on the Minnesota Timberwolves, it would have to be Andrew Wiggins. But then again, we had that neck thing going on there. Tayshaun Prince. This is excellent. This is really good. This is a dude you do not want to have to recreate him without being able to scan, because don't nobody in the world look like Tayshaun Prince. Nobody. Nobody has the long face, the freckles, and the longer head, and nobody has it. And see, here you go. Live making him without the scan. And this don't look like him. Look like somebody named Earl. And he got some kind of little knot on the left side of his forehead. And then they tried to add some texturing to his face. Who in the world? Y'all should just play this one straight. Since maybe they did scan him. But maybe they scanned him early in the morning or something. I don't know what happened, but it didn't come through properly. But, like I said, none of these for Live are like totally dreadful. At least we ain't got no complete laugh out loud misses yet from them, right? So who we got here? Shabazz Muhammad. I actually thought Shabazz Muhammad is a decent player, a decent bench scorer, guy to come off the bench, instant offense kind of thing. He's good for that. But I actually thought that he would be a better scorer. And I kind of don't know exactly why, because he doesn't handle the ball excessively well. And he doesn't have great athleticism, but he is strong, physically strong, and he's a pretty good shooter. And he's, because he has a nice in-between game because he can create space for the shot. But the only way you're going to see him really score a ton of points is if things are kind of patterned around him, and he's just not talented enough for you to pattern a winning team around him scoring. But nonetheless, this is an excellent render. Now let's take a look at him in the NBA Live. Way too dark. But facial features wise, they did all right. But they over texturized some parts of the beard and this right side of his face. Right side of his face is like a half melted Nestle Crunch, and that is incorrect. So, but It's not bad. It's not horrible. Not horrible at all. Oh, you know what? I just peeped that they had the Flip Saunders patches on the jersey. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. But yeah, this is just an okay. Now it's good, but not better than 2K, which is a recurring theme here. Belka! I forget how to pronounce his name. I heard it. I actually only got a chance to see him play live twice. And I think I had the sound down the 2 times I heard the song play twice. But I think this guy has some decent talent, as a kind of like a floor spacing guy, that can hit the shot from deep. But also I was impressed in one of the games I saw in the way he could put the ball on the floor. This is a pretty good render too. Pretty good, especially for a lesser known player. That's always impressive. And here comes the mess. Here comes the mess. Who is that? That is not good at all. It is just not. I don't know. I can't call it. Well, it ain't as bad as, remember Sasha Cowan for Cleveland? If y'all was watching the series back when I did Cleveland, they had Sasha Cowan on there as a black man with a little afro. Now this is the dude they should have used for Sasha Cowan if they didn't have a scan, because he could halfway pass for Sasha Cowan. He cannot, however, pass for Nemanja Bjelica. And I'm probably saying that wrong, but y'all say, somebody always is there to help me out on the correction side on these pronunciation of these names. So somebody hit me up. Who we got next? Gorgui Dieng. This is excellent. You know what I wish? I wish you could make noses like that with the creative player thing. The heavy nose that cover up your nostrils when you look straight ahead at them. You gotta like come up under, like 6 o'clock to look at the nostrils. I wish you could do that, because it's a couple people like Rasheed Wallace's nose is almost like that, and But anyway, this is really good. This is really, 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 really good. Hey, sometimes people catch you when you ain't ready. You wasn't ready. I understand. And this is really good too, though. This is really good too. Now the only difference is, see, this nose is more Rasheed Wallace nose that I need when I'm trying to create a player. And the last one is more how Gorgui. Boy, you are really not here, are you? You are not here at all. The tip of the nose need to be a little fatter, but this is obviously really good. So nobody playing live with the Timberwolves is gonna have a major concern. Zach LaVine, one of the best dunk contest performers ever, and just off the one, he put on a show, and on top, he put on a show in an otherwise poor dunk contest. That's impressive. I think that's impressive. And maybe some people might say, well, it was easy to shine because everybody else was garbage. Well, I don't know about that. I thought he was really good. But if I had to put together my ultimate dunk contest, from people from the past, and even from some people who haven't yet been in one, Zach LaVine would make. If the field was of 8 players, Zach LaVine would be among the 8, and that's saying something if you consider some of the other people like Mike and Dominique, Vince Carter, probably Nate Robinson, maybe Jason Richardson. Those people, he'd be in it. Gerald Green, even though he'd been in the dunk contest, didn't necessarily do his thing yet, but I still would put him back in there. This is a good Zach LaVine from the face wise, but here we go with them necks. Here we go with them fat muscle necks. They do it every time. Live is putting weight on your neck. And you don't supposed to just put weight on people's necks like this, and they keep doing it. The dude and you look at that dude in the crowd. The dude with his left fist up. You see him? He looked like a mixture between Tracy Morgan and Mekhi Phifer. Do you see that? I moved away from him real quick, but the next time we see him, we got to call out Tracy Phifer, because he looks like Mekhi Phifer and Tracy Morgan together. At any rate, Zach LaVine's afraid of that comparison. You can easily tell. Let's move it. Adrian Payne. This is excellent. Adrian Payne is one of them dudes. Now, if you just looked at him and you didn't know, and you said, how old is Adrian Payne? You'd probably say 35. You would say 35. But he like 25, and he's scared about that. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, yeah. I mean, first and foremost, when your hair thinning like that on the top and stuff, dog, don't start wearing no headband, bro. Just shave it on off. We already see the shape of your head. So bald, it ain't going to look too much different than it look already. Because you ain't got but a sprinkle of hair anyway. Just get rid of that. I'm trying to tell you. I'm talking from experience. Just get rid of it. This is excellent, too. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The only thing I'll say is this. I mean, because this is really, really good. This might be the best render so far that I've seen. The only thing I'll say is that the shape of the head, his head is skinnier on the top, and I don't know that live captures how skinny his hair is on the top. The other thing is, whenever they do neck beards, they go extra. Like they don't have like varying levels of the neck hair. So he got like a full-fledged afro under his chin, which nobody has a full-fledged. Some people do. Like I guess Nikola Mirotic has a full. But that's a little too much. A little too much. Who we got? Oh, my man, Andre Miller. They got the hair texture perfect for Andre Miller, because Andre Miller hair look like he all the time, whether he playing or not, look like he done had a football helmet on for a whole game, just the whole. And look, he like, this is gonna be the face. I'm gonna start using this face every time somebody say something or something is said in a video game, in any video. This is gonna be my I don't believe what you saying face. I'm just gonna put the Andre Miller face up on the screen, like Andre Miller face for that, Andre Miller face for this, Andre Miller face for that, because he clearly don't care. Andre Miller look a lot like Richard Pryor to me. You can see it even more in this live. Come on, tell me you don't see Richard Pryor. That looks so much like you see it more in the live. But see, here's the thing. Andre Miller had several different hairstyles, right? So live has this older one, and it looks just like him at whatever time they took this image. But the 2K one looks more like he looked now. And this one, look at Andrew Wiggins behind him, like, I just met Richard Pryor. I can't believe I just met Richard Pryor. He is great. He's a comic genius. I just met him on the court. I didn't even know he played basketball. I didn't know he was still alive. But I met Richard Pryor. That's not Richard Pryor, Andrew. That is your teammate. And he's 87 years old. And his name is Andre Miller. And don't you forget that. I don't think we could convince him. I think he truly believes that that's Richard Pryor. And I don't blame him, because I'm starting to doubt whether it is or not as well. But let's move on to the next guy. Who we got? Rudez. I think it was Demian Rudez. Something like that. It doesn't matter. He don't play that much. Yes. He also doesn't have much of a forehead. And he has a massive chin. And he's smiling, or in agony. Or he's stuck in between two emotions. I don't know what it is. But this is a pretty good render, though. Really good render. Now, you already know. I'm going to prepare you right now. Because you know Live didn't scan this dude. You know they did. And he's smiling right now. He's got what? My man here look like Mark Ruffalo and Elvis Presley. A little Elvis Ruffalo. I don't know what they be doing, man. I just don't know what they be doing. Like, I don't even want to show him. But that's not Elvis? I mean, this is Elvis. Look at the face. That's Elvis. Look up Elvis if y'all don't know what Elvis looks like. Look him up. That's Elvis. Because it's not Demian Rudez. I should have looked up the pronunciation of his first name before I did this, but don't worry about it. But I know the last name is Rudez. That I know. I bet I do. But what difference does it make if I say his name right, if Live make him look like Elvis Presley? It doesn't matter. I don't think so. Then, Nikola Pekovic. This is a strong dude on the block, man. I'm trying to tell you, when they talk about post control, I should have looked up what his post control attributes was. It should be 90, because who moves this dude off the base? Who moves? I mean, and then don't he look like, when he make his the angry face, he looked like Zangief, or like a level boss at the end of a platform video game, and you just gotta beat Pekovic. And there ain't no pattern. You can't go back, forward, jump, kick, back, forward, jump, kick to beat Pekovic. You just gotta fight him. Yeah. And this ain't him. Live and messed up. I don't know. He like a little, like he used to be in the army and just came home and decided to let all his hair grow out because he couldn't do it in the army. That's what it looked like. He ain't got the same look to him, you know. Even when he yelling, it ain't like, it's like, you know, he's supposed to have, you know, instead it's, yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I mean, I guess it's not horrible for obviously not having him scanned, but I'm not overly impressed with your Pekovic. Oh, the tattoo was silly though. Look at that. The tattoo was silly, but I'm not overly impressed with your Pekovic. I'm gonna need you to Pekovic, one of y'all. You know what it is. Let's move on to the last man, which is the rookie, Tyus Jones. This is excellent. He kind of got, he got the Eddie Monster look, kind of like a new age. Like if they remade the Addams Family in 2016, that Tyus Jones, he could be him. He could be Eddie Monster, or something. Or no, you know what? I got it. Look like a Dragon Ball Z character, don't he? He like a new, but them eyebrows make him. He gotta be a villain though. He gotta be a villain. So he like Vegeta, not Vegeta. He's Vegeta, cause Tyus Jones will get it. Vegeta. No. Yeah, that's it. Vegeta. He's a super. His, you know what? His nickname should be Super Saiyan. Wouldn't that be dope? That would be dope. But while I'm tripping, we talking about Super Saiyan. Y'all know my man Sub the Gamer. He kind of look a little bit like Sub the Gamer a little bit. Don't he? A little bit? No, a little bit. This is a good Tyus Jones too, which one thing I like about this one is I think they capture the freckles a little bit better. But I don't necessarily know if they got the hair as exact. But I'm going to tell you this. I think it's so close. I think this one is even because both of them are really, really good. So I can't really give one of them the edge. He looked less like a Dragon Ball Z character on here though. Still got Eddie Monster going, and he don't really like Sub the Gamer on here either. But you know, still looks apropos. Still looks good. So I appreciate y'all watching this episode of 2K16 versus Live 16. We still got the Trailblazers, then we got the Warriors, and then we got the Wizards, and we're gonna move on to the next thing. But I do appreciate you watching, y'all. God bless. Peace.